In this video, I'm going to share with you a ridiculously simple productivity hack that will make you fall in love with your to-do list. So this idea was actually birthed in a recent workshop that I facilitated on planning for a productive week, details of which you can find in the description of this video below. In the workshop, a lot of questions came up around to-do lists. For example, why does it feel as though there's nothing truly significant on my list? If my list is full of things that aren't important, how do I know what to prioritize doing? Why does it feel as though there's nothing that I want to do on my list? When I do find something that I want to do, as I'm doing it, why doesn't it feel very productive or fulfilling? So in exploring these questions, a lot of truths surfaced around to-do lists that I'm sure you can relate to. Here are some of them. Sometimes tackling a to-do list can actually add more stress to our life because in doing the to-dos, we add more to-dos. We tend to distract ourselves with the most easiest tasks on our list instead of tackling the bigger things first, and this is procrastination at its best. The to-do list never ends, and this feels very discouraging and exhausting and heavy, and not many of the things on our list are actually aligned with the core of who we are or where we want to go. And even on our very best day, when we tackle 50 things on our list, we still don't feel very fulfilled. And so this conversation highlighted for me the root cause of the issue in terms of why to-do lists often hinder productivity. Now remember that productivity is about effectively making progress through aligned and intentional action. And what I realized is that simply calling the list a to-do list is a problem in of itself. So I want you to keep in mind the universal law of attraction here, which tells us that like attracts like. If we have a habit of putting things on our list that are unimportant or insignificant just to fill the list up so that later we can cross them off and get that dopamine hit, the universe is actually going to comply by helping us grow our lists with more seemingly insignificant things. So my solution to transform our to-do lists is that we simply need to call them something else. So by renaming your to-do list as something that deeply resonates with the core of your being and the direction you aspire to go in your life, you are going to transform the very definition of productivity that the former to-do list has been instilling in you. When you rename your to-do list, here's what happens. 1, you invoke more conscious decision making in terms of what you decide to put on your list in the first place. 2, you add more meaning to what is already on your list, and so what seemed dull before now has significance. 3, you begin to curate the life that you want with passion and rigor. And 4, this list becomes a beacon of light, beckoning to the universe to conspire with you to make things happen because you deeply resonate, you feel deeply, and are in alignment with everything on your list. Remember that feelings are vibration, and the universe's language is vibration. Yes, so if it's a list to help you manifest the life that you desire to live, then you'll no longer feel dread whenever you look at it. Instead, you'll feel passionate, inspired, and motivated. Now imagine this. If your to-do list becomes your manifestation list or your live my best life list, productivity is going to take on a whole new meaning. So in this workshop, we actually renamed our lists. One of the participants, she ended up calling her list the A Student of Life list. Mine is now called the Abundance list. So what will you call yours? Please let me know in the comments below, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Do Less Be More channel. I will see you all next week for 3 Minute Thursdays.